Welcome to a cabin tour of cabin 8104 on P&O Cruises Iona. This cabin tour was filmed in July 2022. Cabin 8104 is a standard balcony cabin located on deck 8 and is located at the very forward of the ship. On the outside of the door you have your door number and a space for your daily horizon or other cabin post. Coming into the cabin you have your emergency instructions on the back of the door, detailing your muster station and other emergency details. You also have your door viewer. On the left hand side you have your cabin electrics and your light switches. You also have your door magnet to let your cabin steward know if your cabin is free for being made up or you are taking it easy. On the right hand side of the door you have 4 coat hooks. Moving back to the left hand side of the cabin you have your temperature controls between the bathroom door and wardrobe. You also have a bathroom light. At the bottom of the wall there is also a night light and the lights for that are located by the bed. Coming into the bathroom you have 2 hooks on the back of the bathroom door. The bathroom is light and modern and a good size. First up you have the shower. This has a glass door and there is a good amount of space within the shower. You have storage for your own shower products and then you have the White Company shampoo and shower gel in the scent flowers. There is also a clothesline. Next to the shower you have the toilet and above it you have towel rails. You then have the vanity area with 2 shelves above it for storage. Next to the mirror you have the liquid hand soap and again this is White Company. Below the countertop you have some tissues and below that you have more shelving as well as your toilet paper and spare toilet paper. On the other side of the sink you have some more shelving and your waste bin. The sink is a good size and you have a good size lit mirror behind it. On the right hand side you have 2 water glasses and then you have some more towel rails on the wall along with your bath towels and hand towels. Coming back into the cabin you can see that the cabin is a really good size. The cabin sleeps 3 people with the sofa converting to a single bed. The bed was made up as a king on this occasion, but you can have the cabin made up as a twin if you prefer. Like the bathroom, the cabin is light and modern. You have some mirrors above the bed which are used for decoration. First up on the left hand side you have the wardrobes. You have 1 double wardrobe, 1 wardrobe with shelves and a single wardrobe at the end. The first wardrobe has a full-length mirror on one of the doors, and inside the wardrobe you have a shelf at the top where your life jackets are kept, and then you have hanging space below. You have plenty of hangers. The next wardrobe has shelves top to bottom. And the third wardrobe has a shelf at the top where your hairdryer is and below that your safe. The safe will fit your iPad but I don't think it will fit a laptop. Underneath that you have a shorter hanging space. Moving around to the bed you have your bedside light as well as a reading light. Below that you have a USB socket. You then have some light switches and then your bedside table which has 2 shelves. Coming around the bed to the other side, the gap between the bed and the sofa is quite narrow, but again you have your bedside light, reading light and USB socket as well as light switches. One of the light switches is for the night light which is located between the bathroom door and the wardrobes at the bottom of the wall. This is great if you need to pop to the bathroom in the middle of the night. You also have a UK plug socket. You then have the sofa. This is a good size with some artwork and a light behind. The sofa can be made up to a single bed if you are using the triple occupancy. There's also a good size side table. Moving across to the other side of the cabin, you have your desk space with a good sized mirror and some shelves for storing your cabin documents. Next to that, you have some more counter space for your tea and coffee facilities, and above that, your wall mounted TV. You also have your cabin phone, and below that, some storage cupboards and a deeper cupboard below the tea and coffee facilities. Next to that, you have the fridge. The fridge is empty, so you can put your own drinks or snacks in it. On the counter, you have your mugs and glasses, and in the caddy below that, you have your tea, coffee, and milk. You also have some biscuits. These are all refilled daily. Coming along the worktop, you have your kettle, and behind that, you have an EU plug socket and 2 UK plug sockets. You also have some more light switches. You then have a large mirror and a chair below the counter. Next to the desk, you have the balcony door. As this is a forward-facing balcony, you have a single door and then a window. The door is heavy, so please do be careful when opening and closing it, and I wouldn't recommend letting children open the door. Out on the balcony, you have a wind barrier and a steel door to cover the balcony door if the weather is bad. Then in front of you, you have 2 chairs and a table. This is a large balcony, but do note it is overlooked as it is on deck 8, and anyone walking around the promenade can look over into your balcony. I personally didn't have an issue with this, but if you think you would do, then I wouldn't recommend booking this cabin. So there you have it, a tour of balcony cabin 8104 on P&O Cruises Iona.